that star, I do it so well. It's Puma on the toes, but it's stars on the clothes. I'm Starboy, fresh at the DF Dub. Yeah, I'm a hard hitter. Don't stare to fit, it'll ego hit you. What is you saying, man? Look at the swag. Please do forgive the brag. I'ma pull up later in the cowboy jag. Don't you slip on the drip, I'm flossing the sauce. Go so hard for the star. Yeah, that be win, lose, or draw. If you take a L, get the F off my block. Cowboys win. Watch yours, pour up the shots. Really can't help it, got a star status. Even got it tatted on my arm. Yes, we be 5 green strongs. Left a little room cause it's quest for the six. Starboy really reppin' this shit. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's no more left in me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me.
Yeah, tell me who the #1 fan. Yeah, Mr. Westside, I'm the man. Dallas Cowboys from my head to the toes. They better recognize who the fuck I am. Damn, haters run their mouth like a bitch when they team ain't shit and my team stay lit. Yeah, I'm about to rep this shit till the day I die in an all blue casket. If you wanna get with a club with love, tell Star Status Westside sent ya. Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Emmett Smith is our main. Game time, prime time, all the time. Your team ain't never on TV like mine. That's because we different. We America's team and we run this. Like Zeke runs circles right at defense. Jerry Jones, that's nonsense. Let the coaches coach. And I'll have a smoke. And I know y'all wanna toast to that.
Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's no more left in me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. DC, that B4L. DC, that B4L. Reppin' that star, I do it so well. DC, that B4L. DC, that B4L. Reppin' that star, I do it so well. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's no more left in me.
What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, man, and we got some breaking news coming to you guys on this great Tuesday afternoon, man. How you guys doing this afternoon? Hey, man, it's not really, I guess you could say it's breaking news, but it's not really like breaking news, because if you guys were on the show yesterday, we did a show yesterday. I had a source, one of my sources hit me up yesterday and let me know that there was the Dallas Cowboys were in conversations. And they were in talk with one Dante Poe. So if you guys were wondering why I did that 45-minute breakdown on him as a player, that was the reason because of that. But at the request of my source, but at the request of my source, they did ask that we wait and hold that information out before we put that out, simply because there was an issue with him, getting a physical done or getting it passed, or I don't know exactly what was going on as far as that point, but I just know they asked me to hold off on it. So I did my best, to kind of put out as much information as I possibly could. But you guys should have saw that come across your screen early this morning, that the Dallas Cowboys did make an agreement with one not Dallas Cowboys, but one Dante Poe. So, I'm really excited about this. I think this is a good pickup from the Dallas Cowboys. I wanted to go ahead and look at a little bit of film work. I got me and producer G was literally up till 5:06 this morning working. Just being truthful, we were actually up at 5:06 playing Madden, but we were still working. So, man, I wanted to go ahead and take a look at a couple plays. What's up? We got some folks on Instagram, InstaJeezy. Good morning, you guys. How are you guys? Well, actually, good afternoon to you guys. How are you guys doing on this day? Breaking news, the Dallas Cowboys did go ahead and get that. They did get a deal signed with Dante Poe, and I wanted to go ahead and take a couple of plays with him. More importantly, man, I wanted to look at some plays of him getting after the run. I also wanted to look at some plays of him just being productive in the system that he was in. Before I do that, though, let me see if I can get YouTube up so I can give some shout-outs real quick because, you know, we got to pay them bills. Hey, man, and I'm going to be doing something special today. I need everybody to give your boy West Coast a share. Today I'm going to do the Share Master. Today we got the Peloton, we got the Share Master. We're going to do the Share Master today. And remember, everything is off of honesty, is off the honesty system. Why? Because Facebook don't got no way to prove that you did it right. So, hey, I need to see the person who can share this content the most. All you got to do is send me how many times you shared or how many times you invited someone to the stream, and I'm going to be sending you a free, well, it's not free because it cost me some, but I mean, it's Emmitt Smith. This is in mint condition, Emmitt Smith card. This is from 1990. This is from 1990. I've had this card for maybe 7 years now. I'm giving you a piece of my childhood. All you got to do is share, man. That's all you got to do is share. So hit that share button, man, and I'm going to put it in the mailbox. If you are in a country that does not receive free 3-day mail, you may be out of luck. But everybody else, you are in luck because I got you. It's your boy West Coast. Hey, remember, this is the truth system. So all you got to do is share and then inbox your boy West Coast. How many times you share, and I got you, man. It's not that big of a deal. We've got Emmitt Smith coming out there. It's gonna be Emmitt Smith gonna be coming straight to your mailbox, man. Just give your boy West Coast a share. So yo, man, all we got to do let's go. All y'all do that while y'all get that taken care of. And you can do it on Instagram, too, man. Don't think I'm letting you guys out because I'm not leaving y'all out on Instagram. And I dang sure ain't leaving y'all out on YouTube. No, I did not forget about YouTube. I was just being slow to get my reaction up. Here we go. Let me get it up. There we go. Okay, what's up with you, YouTube? I see you, baby. I see you, YouTube. Hey, man, we got to get that super chat going over there on YouTube, man. I appreciate you. Hey, also, shout out to the supporters. Shout out to everybody that's in the comment box. Let's get right to the knowledge. I can see we already going up in numbers. Let's get over 200. We get over 200, I may drop something else, too. You never know. But, yo, let's go ahead and take a look at Dontre Poe, new Dallas Cowboy, just signed. I like this addition. I liked him yesterday when we were talking about him. You know, I like a lot of the things that he brings to the Dallas Cowboys, and more importantly, man, what I like about him more importantly is the fact that he actually played with Gerald McCoy, and him and Gerald McCoy have actually a bunch of good plays together. I want to take a look at one of them. If I could get it up here real quick. Oh, here we go. I found it. All right, so yeah, Gerald McCoy and they actually have some really good plays together because they actually did play together last year. So I think this is a really good. We got my boy Jacob Marshall says he shared 6 times. Can someone beat a 6? Can someone beat 6? Can you beat 6? Can we get a 6? Can we beat 6 for Emmitt Smith? All right, so yo. So I want to look at this first play real quick. Why? Because now these guys are teammates in Dallas, and now I'm very interested to see what Poe and McCoy are going to be able to do today. What's up with Jamez? I see you. What's up with your Big Willie? Big Willie still. I see you, man. Hey, man, my super chatters be giving the little 10s and the 20. They got a $400 super chat last night. Shout out to them, man. I got to go through that video and see what the hell did you say to make somebody, to provoke someone to bless you with $400. But whatever it is, man, I'm happy they bless your game over there on YouTube, man. YouTube, we got to get on it, baby. But it's all good. We coming. But, yo, let's go ahead and look at this play, man. Let's go ahead and roll this thing up real quick, man. This is a play from Week 9 last year. You see right here, it's Derrick Henry. He's a big running back. You guys probably know of him. He's on the bigger side, so this is a good look. Let's go ahead and take this. Let's go ahead and look at it real quick. I'm not going to be showing too much of the. It's going to tell me to log in. Watch. I'm not going to be showing too much of the live footage. Why? Because if you show the live footage, they will actually take my feed down like 100. So you got to be careful with kind of the stuff you watch. I mean, not kind of the stuff you watch, but kind of the stuff you put on air because they are kind of tripping right now. So let me see if this will eventually go through real quick so I can get us going. All right, let's see if it'll go now. But, hey, man, let's go ahead and get this footage running if it'll eventually start. Okay, here we go. So this is what I'll do. I'll go ahead and show you guys how this works. So you guys remember NFL, I told you guys yesterday that NFL Game Pass is free. It is free right now. This is a free service that I'm using right now. I don't want anybody – now, technically, this is usually a service that I would pay for. I usually pay like $149 a season for it. But because of the Carnosaurus Rex, we're not going to say that on air. But because of the Carnosaurus Rex, they're giving a lot of people or a lot of different companies are giving away different little features and things like that for free. So this is one company that is doing it. So shout out to the NFL, all that money they took from from us throughout the season with with all types of stuff like jerseys and, you know, all the other stuff that they took from us. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, here we go. We're going to roll this thing real quick. All right, so first thing and foremost, you got this is the Carolina Panthers versus the Tennessee Titans last year. You got my boy Gerald McCoy working right here. You got my boy Dante Poe right here. You got two teammates right here working. Hey, Instagram, I apologize, man. You guys probably can't see this, but what I'm going to do, Instagram, is I'm going to put my YouTube and I'm going to put my YouTube right now in the comments. That's my YouTube right there. Go over to my YouTube. You can see what I'm doing right now as we speak. Okay, guys. So, remember, this is all brought to you by NFL Game Pass. Shout out to them. We're going to roll this real quick. Slow it down just a little bit. Ooh, don't you love it when they slow it down? I do. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this real quick. So right off the muscle, man, you see my boy Gerald McCoy and Poe getting after the ball. This is an obvious run play. You're going to be able to see it a little bit better when the wide angle turns. This angle's good for pass plays, but this is better. This is the angle you really want to look at when you're looking at it from from a running standpoint. Let me from a run standpoint, you want to look at this wide angle right here. You got my boy Poe working right here. You got Joe McCoy working here. You basically got, you got this would be TJ and this would be Kyron, because I got my sons, they work so well together. They actually work better together. So I'm gonna call him TJ and I'm gonna call him Kyron. You know what I'm saying? Gerald McCoy is gonna be TJ because he's the big brother. Poe's gonna be the little brother. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Let's roll that bean footage. All righty. Shout out to Tannehill, right? Getting $31 million for doing nothing. Right? Shout out to him, right? I don't know why I skipped like there. Here we go. Here we go. All right, boom. So right out the gate, good penetration coming up the middle, right up the gate. Right out the gate. Right out the gate, good penetration from my boy Poe and Gerald, to be honest with you. You know what, son? I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Even though this play is listed under my boy Poe because he made the tackle, Gerald McCoy actually makes this play. I can't even front with you guys. Like, Gerald McCoy makes this play. Gerald McCoy flushes his dude so far he flushes the center so far into the goddamn, watch this. He flushes him so far into the goddamn, into the box right here that he literally pushes Hendry to go to the one A gap. Watch. Like, this is Poe working right here. I mean, this is Gerald McCoy working right here. Like, literally, man. Like, look at this. This dude's getting double tapped, bro. Gerald McCoy gets double tapped. Double tapped, bro. Double tapped. And this dude still makes the freaking play. Oh, my God. Look at that. Still makes it. I like that. What y'all think? Y'all like that? What y'all think? That was a quick one real quick. Let me jump into these comments real quick. Tony P says that D-line rotation is going to be ridiculous. Tristan Tyler, I'm going to talk about the tight end. Man, if y'all see me talking about defensive tackle, don't jump in here asking about no goddamn tight end. You see me going over the defensive tackle, I'm going to get on that tight end. Don't trip. I got you, big dog. What's up with you, Big James? I see you, man. JT, I see you, man. Bob said, I heard they're not interested in Griffin. Hopefully it's a change. Bob, heck, man, usually you come into my show saying some crazy stuff, and I'll be like, Bob, why would you say that? But I'm gonna be honest with you, Bob. I wouldn't mind them actually looking at my boy over there, Griffin. I know he's a little bit older, but I think the Cowboys are looking for more youth coming off that end. But that's just my opinion. But I mean, my boy Bob, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I 100% agree with you on that one, big dog. I would not have a problem with them bringing in. Hey, man. So let's go ahead and look at this another one, man. This is another play from Mr. Poe right here. This is him going to be working right around here. He's right around here. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Let's see. Let's see what happens. What's up with you guys on Instagram? I apologize, y'all can't see it, man. When Facebook stopped tripping and let me feed my show right into it, I got you. Look at that work. Work it in. Oh my God. Hey, man, they gotta like let me know. I gotta start reading these comments. I gotta start reading these pages, man, because that kind of caught me off surprise. I didn't know he was going to shuck the quarterback 6 yards. I like that, man. Well, I like that, man. I like that. Look how he just beats him on the inside. I like that, man. You know why I like that is because the reason why I like that is because I started this off to kind of like look at him primarily as a run stopper. So when I accidentally see him sacking the quarterback, I'm like, oh, ooey, ooey on the inside. Y'all know I like that, man. That made me feel real good on the inside. Look at this, man. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, yeah, we got to go to that other footage because I need y'all to really see how I got personal. See, look at it. See, this. You know how you be in a relationship, and then you like, you know how you be in a relationship right here. You be cool. You be talking to him. You be all fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? And then something crazy in life happens, and then it gets real personal. Watch this play gets real personal. Watch this. Look at this guy. He's like, man, I thought we were cool, guy. This guy too. He's gonna get a little something too. Watch this. And my dude is nice though. Nope. Move a hand. Slammers. Now I'm into the ground. Hey, I like when you slam. Hey, you know what? It's one thing to sack a quarterback, but it's a totally different thing. It's a totally different thing when you just body slam someone on the ground, man. Like, it's a totally different thing. Yo, man, your videos of the play aren't running on the live. What do you mean it's not running? It's a totally different thing, man. It's a totally different play. It's a totally different thing when you slam a guy on the ground. Let me know if it's playing, man. Let me know if it's playing. My boy says it's not playing. It's not playing. I got you. Let me see what's going on over here. But, yo, man, hey, sorry about that. It's tripping. My internet may be going a little slow real quick. But I mean, more importantly, man, Will says, no, bro, nobody's seen him. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you guys something, right? Whenever something happens in a show, chill the hell out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Chill out. Everybody starts panicking. Oh, my God. Chill out, man. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got my voice. Do you still hear my voice? Do you still hear it? Okay, you guys hear my voice. So, hey, man, so anybody who missed the play from yesterday, I'll get producer G on here. We'll figure it out. It ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, anybody who missed it yesterday, it's all good. You want to know why? Because you guys saw the 2.5 hour thing that I did yesterday when I was breaking down a lot of his film, too, yesterday. So, if it's tripping out or if it's tripping, who cares? Ain't nobody tripping, man. You guys see my voice. More importantly, man, what I wanted you guys to see is the fact that Gerald McCoy and Dante Poe did a really good job working together. And that was probably the main thing I really wanted you guys to kind of like focus on more than anything is the fact that these guys did a really good job of playing together. And I absolutely love that. Simply because, man, you're bringing familiarity to players and to teammates. It's kind of like the same exact thing the Dallas Cowboys did when you had Randy Gregory and Malik Collins. You guys remember Randy Gregory and Malik Collins both played together. They both played together in college. So, you know, the Dallas Cowboys really thought that they would bring that familiarity into the Dallas Cowboys, into their fold. Now, with Randy Gregory, I'm going to be honest with you guys, it obviously didn't work out to the best that we wanted it to. Why? Because, you know, Randy Gregory, you know, couldn't stay on the field. And when he was on the field, then my boy, goddamn Collins, couldn't stay healthy. So, I mean, it just sucked that we weren't able to see what those guys were able to do, you know, on the field at the exact same time. But one thing that's most importantly, the Dallas Cowboys didn't give up on that philosophy, and they're going to do it again. I mean, my thing is this. If you're looking for players to play well together and be able to get in there and play and do good in rotation, I'm going to tell you the number one thing that you can do, get players who play together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get players who play together. You know what I'm saying? If you get players who've played together in the past and who have a line of success, then you know what's going to happen? Then you're going to be able to bring that into your team, and you should be able to get that same success. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I am most excited about with these Dallas Cowboys. You know, coming into 2020 is that the Dallas Cowboys are more importantly they're not trying to rewrite the book. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes the Dallas Cowboys literally try to rewrite the book. Like there's this, like the NFL is in their 100th year of playing, right? Or 100 years of playing. So if somebody's been doing this for 100 years, you would honestly think that there's some people doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Dallas Cowboys, let's not be the team that every single year has to rewrite the book. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, this right here, bringing in a guy like Poe, bringing in a guy like Gerald McCoy, you know what that is? That is getting back to basic common sense football. And I'm sorry, guys, I absolutely love it, man. I absolutely love it, man. Absolutely love it. So I mean, while I'm here, man, what you guys let me know what you guys are thinking in the stream. Hey, man, I want to give you guys a special shout out, man, because I had like 226 people on here when the feed was going, when the video was showing all pretty and stuff. It stopped, and now I only got 179. And I want to thank you 180 people who didn't give a damn about a video, who said, West Coast, you still gonna bring that fire, and we right here with you, man. So don't trip. I got you, baby. I might even do another giveaway because I'm in the feeling. I'm in the feeling to stop the run. Hey, man. So now that we can stop the run, it's a really good chance we can stop the run. Like, I don't want to say we can stop the run, but it's a really good chance we can stop the run in 2020. So I want to know, now that we have basically adjusted and we're able to stop the run, I want to know. I am very, very curious. I'm very, very curious. I want to know, fam, what do you guys want to do next? I want to know. Let me know in the comment box. What do you guys want to do next? That's what I would like to do next. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know from you guys. What do you guys want to do next? You guys let me know. What do you guys want to do next? What do you think we should do next? I have no clue why that froze like that too. That's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm not a producer. I produce because I have to, but I got producer G. He's a guy who's helped me out a lot over these last couple months, man. And we'll get him on the show and get all this stuff all pretty and stuff. But yo, man, I want to know I want to know though. Real quick question. What is your thoughts? Like, what are your thoughts? What do you guys want to do next? What do you guys want to do next? Tell me. Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. I talk back. Tony P, what do you want to do next, man? What do you want to do next in free agency? I don't want nobody to just hop over. Hey, stop. We not done in free agency. I know some of y'all are like, can we go to the draft now? No, we can't go to the draft now. No, we can't. We're not done. We're not done. We're not done yet. No, we still have what? We have exactly a month between now and the draft. So I want to know, man. I want to know. I want to know from you guys. What do you guys want to do next? What position group do you guys want to do next? Because 2018 problems of stopping the run, I think we're going to be good for this year. Now, can I ask you guys a question? What does this say about my boy Antoine Woods? Can I get some thoughts, man? Can I get some thoughts? Because y'all know, man, Antoine Woods, that's my boy, man. That's my dog, man. That's my dog, man. Why y'all do my dog like that? Hey, I want to know, man. OG Richard. Hey, my OG Richard, man, he been rocking with me since like back in the day, back when I used to talk and my mouth used to be like this, talking, and my words would be like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And then he'd have to wait, like literally he'd have to wait because it'd be like a 3 second delay between my words and my voice. You know what I'm saying? And that's how long my boy OG Richard been rocking with me. Hey, man, I only got like two people in my comment box that told me that they shared. So if you shared, let me know. We still got 175 in the building. I talk better when it's 200, but it's all good. Tony P Nasty. P Nasty, what are they doing, my boy? Talk to me, P Nasty. Talk to me, P Nasty. Tell me something, P Nasty. Is they bringing my boy Woods back? Is they bringing my boy Hot Boy Woods back? Brian Double. What's up, Brian Double? You got a custom jersey from me. What's up? It was a pretty dope jersey, too. Had your last name on the back and everything. Brian, tell me, Brian. Brian, tell me, Brian, what's going on with my dog, man? Is they not about to sign my boy Woods? Tell me, man. Tell me. Can somebody tell me? Oh, my Baba, can somebody tell me? Tell me. Tony Pony says, I think we need to address a linebacker. Ooh, I think we might need to talk about that. Tony, what's going on, bro? Like, what's going on, Tony P? Are you not trusting LVE? Like, are you not trusting Joe? Knock your logo off your helmet, Thomas. Are you not trusting Jalen Smith? Why do you keep bringing this linebacker subject up? Tony P, I need to know in the comment box. I know why you keep on because we talk all the time, but I need to know. Bishop, what's up with you? Bishop says Woods stay, Hills maybe another taco gone. Blum, blum, blah, blah. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I would actually be, I ain't going to lie to y'all, man. I would be really sad if I would be really sad if Tristan Hill became a taco. I would be really sad. Like, I think I would be really sad. I think I would be really sad. I think I would. The reason I think I would be really sad is because, man, those are wasted pigs, bruh. Like, that is a wasted pick, bruh. Like, that'd be a super wasted pick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. I'm really, this is my hope for Tristan Hill. And my hope for Tristan Hill is this, that he does the exact same thing that every second round pick does. And that is have a better, not every, but most, have a better second year. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Michael Gallup, man. Like, let's just be real, man. A lot of us were under the impression that Michael Gallup kind of fell off. Let's just be real. Not even that he fell off. I think a lot of people were under the impression that, Michael Gallup was not going to, grow into the receiver that we needed him to be. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I believe because of a lot of his rookie year was good, but his rookie year, he dropped some passes. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, in his sophomore year, he dropped some passes too. But let's just be real, man. Freaking Michael Gallup had a huge jump in his second year in the NFL. Like, he had a huge jump in his second year in the NFL. So I think what you would want to hope, man, what you would want to really, really hope is that, man, that you would want to hope is that he gets that jump like everybody else. Like, that's what you really want to hope. You want to hope that he gets that jump like everybody else. And if he gets that jump like everybody else, then guess what, man? Then you're going to have yourself a solid defensive tackle. Now, I think the problem that happened with Tristan Hill last year is, like I said, man, it's like putting a Prius in a race with a bunch of Lamborghinis, man. You can't put no Prius in no race with no Lamborghini. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. You can't put no Prius in no race with no Lamborghini. You just can't do it, man. The reason why you can't do it is because that's not his race. You know what I'm saying? I think if the Cowboys, if you put Tristan Hill in a position where he does not have to necessarily be a starter or in his first year in the NFL, I think he does better. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's going to do great. Why? Because, man, I don't know too many defensive tackles coming in the second round that have just done ridiculously great. I just don't know many. Like, I just don't know many. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I think this beam footage is gonna play now. We're gonna see though. Let's see if, hey, man, y'all know my internet is run by some goddamn Eagles fans. So, when it happens, y'all just pray for the kid, man. Just pray for the kid. You know what I'm talking about? Just pray for the kid. All right, we about to do it right now. There we go. Look at this. Let me see. There we go. I bet it worked now though. All right, so is it playing? Let me know, is it playing? If it ain't playing, let me know, and then we'll just give up on it and try to do it later. If it ain't playing, I ain't tripping. But I don't think it's playing, man. I don't know why it's playing. But, whatever. So, man, like I said, man, but, that's kind of like my thought with my boy Poe. But before I get up out of here, man, I just wanted this was just going to be like a breaking news show. I wasn't going to do a whole lot of talk. Why? Because we still have a show that's coming tonight, and I have no clue why this is working. It's starting to irritate me a little bit. But we do have another show that's coming here tonight. We're going to have we still have my boy Matt from EBSN Network that's going to be coming in and talking about some Buckeye football. So that should be a whole lot of fun, man. So make sure you guys tune in to that. That'll be tonight, man. That'll be tonight. We're going to talk about that. And we're going to have Boss Cowboy on the line. We're going to talk about a lot of defensive line and some other stuff, man, and try to figure out, do you guys feel that the Cowboys need to make more moves, or do you guys think that the Cowboys are fine where we currently at? We had linebacker out there. Y'all want to talk about that for a minute? What up with you? Is it Yahir? What's up with you, Yahir? I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, my brother. He says, what's up with you, West Coast? What's up with you, G? What's up with you, big homie? I see you out there, man. Anybody who got a beard bigger than mine, you the big homie. Because you officially, you know what I'm saying? If you got a beard, if your beard is bigger than West Coast's, then guess what? I ain't even got no beard. But if your beard is bigger than mine, then you officially the big homie. James says we should have got James from Florida State University. So you talking about somebody that's still in the draft? Bob says stop with the dead studs. Come on, if he signs, it'll be before camp. I mean, this is my thing. I think you should you ain't got to stop with the Dez thing. I mean, if you want to continue to talk about Dez Bryant, we still have a problem with points. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody to be out here thinking that the Dallas Cowboys have solved their problem with points, because we have not solved our problems with points. Like, we still have a problem scoring points. You know what I'm saying? So, I still think that you should still be able to talk about it, because I still think that the Cowboys still have a problem scoring points. And Dez Bryant only scored 73 touchdowns when he was in the NFL. He only leads our team. I mean, think about this. Dez Bryant has been out the NFL 2 years, and Julio Jones is still 7 touchdowns behind him. You know what I'm saying? So, my thing is this, if it works, let it work, man. Like, that's my thing. Like, if it works, let it work. Don't be mad at the fan base. Be mad at the team for still making, decisions that are not in the best interest of the Dallas Cowboys. Like, at the end of the day, I love this. I love all this love that we're putting toward the defensive through the defensive group. But at the exact same time, at some point, somebody going to have to stand up and be like, what the hell we going to do about points, man? Like, think about this, man. Like, we had 5 games last year that we lost. We had 5 games last year that was won or lost by less than 4 points. So my thing is this, whether you lost the game or you won the game, we need more points because we're either trying to win a game by a field goal or we're losing a game by a field goal. You need more points. Like, you need more points. So my thing is this, if you don't want to talk about Dez, we need to talk about something else. Because I'm going to tell you guys something else. When teams realize that they cannot when they can't run the ball on us, you know what they're going to do? They're going to throw the ball on us. Now, I believe that our DBs are going to be good and our DBs are going to be okay with what we're doing back there. But at the exact same time, guess what? If teams are throwing the ball and trying to score, we're going to have to score too. We're going to have to score too. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the Dez, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. We're going to talk about it here. It's too much. And I'm going to tell you what it is, man. I'm going to keep it real with you. Keep talking about Dez. Because I'm going to tell you what happens in the Dallas Cowboy Nation. If you talk about it enough, stuff happens. We talked about the defensive tackle for 2.5 years, and guess what? We finally got somebody in here who could do what they talking about. And not only did they do what they talking about, but they gave us 2 of them. So I'm going to be honest with you, man. The best way to get something done in Dallas is to treat the Dallas Cowboys the way my kids treat me and just keep on talking about it, asking about it, talking about it, asking about it, talking about it, asking about it, talking about it, asking about it. Keep on beating it down and beating it in until they freaking do it. Because the Dallas Cowboys, we still have a problem on doing the right thing on purpose. We still need a little budge, a little help in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? We still need a little help and a little love in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, man, I think y'all should just keep on talking about it. Keep on talking about it the exact same way y'all kept on talking about defensive tackle. The exact same way y'all kept on talking about getting Byron Jones out of here. The exact same way y'all kept on talking about getting Zeke paid, man. Keep on talking about it. Because the more you talking about it, the more you put that pressure on the Dallas Cowboys to do the right thing. Do the right thing. My boy says, Buddha, I'm throwing up the X in East Texas. Man, you got dang right you throwing up the X. Javier says, why is everybody disrespecting Dak? I don't know, man, but my thing is this. If you disrespect Dak on this show without any stats, if you say Dak is whack and you can back it up, like show me some stats on why he's whack, I won't block you. But if you just get on here saying Dak is whack and you ain't got no stats, I'm blocking you. Why? Because I don't need that energy, man. That god dang, you might have Connoisseur's Rex on that text. I don't want it, man. Anybody who'll just hate on a guy who's your quarterback that you say that you love and you ain't got no facts for, yeah, man, I don't need that on my live, man. You might got that thing, you might got that itch. I don't need it. John says, why? Because he's inaccurate as F. John, this is what I want everybody to do. John, I want you to go put Dak Prescott's completion rating in the comments box right now, because he's currently a 67% for his career. Tony Romo's best career was 70.1. So, John, how can you be 3% off Tony Romo's best season as a career? Do you know what 69% of your passes looks like? Do you know what that looks like, John? Let's give John some attention real quick, since John wants to be that guy in the comment box. John, I'm going to make you like Dak. I'm going to tell you how, because you're going to look at some facts, or you're just going to be that guy that just randomly doesn't like anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, John, my question is this, John. Do you want to go ahead and Google what Dak Prescott's completion percentage is? You want to go ahead and knock that out for me, buddy? You want to go ahead and Google how many touchdowns Dak Prescott had in his career this season? You want to go ahead and Google where did Dak Prescott, where did he rank as far as touchdowns to interceptions, and where does that put him in the NFL? Can you go ahead and look that up, Tom? I mean, John, can you look that up for me, John? Can you knock that out for me? Can you do that one? All right, John, go ahead and knock that out. Look that up for me one time, and we'll get back to you real quick. Javier says, thank you, brother. I have the most respect for you. I appreciate you, Javier. Christopher says, what was the real reason Dez was let go? Was it player, coaching staff didn't? Honestly, who cares? Like, it doesn't really matter why somebody was fired. It doesn't matter. What matters is getting him on the team now. It doesn't matter. Like, we'll never know. You want to know why? Because nobody on this chat room, nobody here is in that chat room. You know what I'm saying? Nobody here was in that locker room. Nobody was. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that we can prove today is that what John's talking about when he says that Dak is inaccurate, we can prove that that's false. Now, John, I can guarantee you, is not going to – he's one of those guys that's probably not going to go look up the stats, because when he looks up the stats, it's going to force him to change his opinion on Dak. And I'm going to tell you what's probably going on with John. John probably doesn't actually like Dak. So what he'll do is he'll stay away from stats, because it's hard to not like someone when you're looking at the paper and you're saying, dang, he's a pretty good quarterback. Like, it's weird that people say that a top 5 quarterback isn't good. Like, if Dak was not good, why would the Cowboys be trying to pay him $30+ million? That's what I'm curious to know. Because the Cowboys have already offered Dak $2 million with $105 million in guaranteed. If he wasn't good, why would a team offer him that? If Dak Prescott was not good, why would the Indianapolis Colts put out last month that if the Dallas Cowboys didn't re-sign Dak Prescott, that they would surely sign him for $35 million if he's not good? You know what I'm saying? Forbes said, yeah, let's see Dak with no players. Okay, well, let's see any quarterback with no players. Let's see Tom Brady. What did Tom Brady do? Tom Brady had Antonio Brown for 2 games. He only played him for once. He had the rookie wide receiver that he got in the first round, and they traded for Mohamed Sanu. And they had the number 1 passing defense in the NFL, had 26 interceptions, and could not even make it out the first round. Okay. Let's see what Lamar Jackson did. Lamar Jackson, on quote, was the best player in the NFL this year. Well, what did he do this year? He won a whole bunch of games, and what did he do? How far did he go? Like how far did he go? He didn't go far. I don't think he went far. Let's see. Name me a quarterback. John, this is what I'm going to ask you, John. This is the last thing. John says we can't beat deleted teams. John will give you a fact. I'm going to give you a quick fact right now. Dak Prescott currently right now is 12-11 versus winning teams. I'm sorry. He's 12-11. 12-11 versus winning teams. And you know where that puts him at over his career as far as since he's been in the NFL? You know where that puts him at? That puts him at number 1. You know who is 11-11 versus winning teams and who's at number 2? Tom Brady. So you know what that lets me know, John? Sounds like everybody has a hard time beating winning teams. That's kind of like that's kind of like the problem everybody has in the NFL. Everybody has a problem beating hard teams. That's why they're called hard teams. Yes, Dak Prescott's 12 wins for 11 losses versus 10 teams that are 1 game over 500. So that means any team with a winning record, he's played 22 of those teams. He's played 23 of them. He's beat 12 of them and lost 11 of them. And think about this, guys. Think about this. 6 of them came in this season. 6 alone came in this season. You know who's number 2? And the reason why I know this is because there's so much dumb stuff that people shoot in my inbox that I just try to stay above, so when stuff like this comes up, I can just spit it out. Just like I can tell you how many drops everybody had. Michael Gallup had 11. Amari Cooper had 6. Randall Cobb had 8. Cole Beasley had 6. The reason why I know that, I don't know. So, I mean, that's my question. It sounds like everybody has a hard time beating winning teams. That's what it kind of sounds like. Garcia says, my boy Garcia over on YouTube says, do you want Randy Gregory back? Hell yeah, I want Randy Jeezy baby back. What? Heck yeah, I want Randy Gregory back. Heck yeah, you seen the bend on that dude? Like, man, this is one thing you're gonna learn about watching West Coast show is, man, I don't care. Like, I'm not tripping. Like, I'm one of them nice daddies. Like, my wife even tells me, you're one of those nice dads. I'm like, what you mean? She'd be like, because I'll tell the kids they can't have it. And then you'll come right behind me and be like, I ain't tripping. Like, as long as they quiet, I ain't care. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? My wife be trying to make points. They need to do this because of that. They need to do that because of this. And dad just be like, you don't stop crying. Yeah, man, here go my phone. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really care. Like, Randy Gregory smoked marijuana. Oh my God, he smoked marijuana. He could. Only thing he's hurt is himself. Like, at this point of Randy Gregory's life, the only thing that Randy Gregory has hurt is himself. because he's taking money out of his pocket. That's it. But, I mean, he's still young. He's lost opportunities because of it, but he's still young. You know what I'm saying? He's still young. You know what I'm saying? So I still believe he still has the opportunities and will create opportunities. My boy, if you just say like my boy Kexon Harris, he's not a Cowboy fan. I can tell by his comment because he says Dak is the new Quincy Carter. Well, did you know that Quincy Carter took us to the playoffs even though he threw 22 interceptions and 21 touchdowns? So, yeah, I don't mind him being Quincy Carter because Quincy Carter still took us to the playoffs. But I will say this, he is better than Quincy Carter, and you know he's better than Quincy Carter. But this is what I'm going to do, man. From people that just want to use Dak Prescott to get a shout-out in my show, just do it the old-fashioned way and just ask. Like, I get it. Everybody wants to be the man for 2 seconds. But instead of disrespecting Dak, just say West Coast, shout me out. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of you guys know I'll get baited in with that cheap stuff. But just instead of doing that, just say West Coast, shout me out. Because I think some of y'all just want some shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Brandon says, my Google showed Dak as 10-14 against Wing and Rez. Can you reference where you get that facts? Well, Brandon, can you reference where you got yours? Brandon, go come at my show. Can you reference where you got yours? But mines are posted on my page if you like. Isaac says everybody has trouble beating winning teams. Well, yeah. Well, you don't say. Pretty much. Quincy says, man, heck no. That's all. That's awesome bread. Karen says, CD Lamb. I'm calling it. Diggy diggy doo 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 doo. Duna says, absolutical. I see you, man. Deshaun Taylor way better. Bob Heck says, I think Lamb gone. I think you guys are talking about wide receivers. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I could care less about the draft. I'll talk about the draft on probably about the 22nd. My boy Boss Cowboy has a great book that I'm using as my reference guide. But I mean, there's still too much stuff going on. The Dallas Cowboys are way too entrenched in free agency for me to be thinking about the draft right now. I know a lot of people like talking about it because, you know, man, it's hard to like it's easy for someone to be like, oh, Poe is not good or Poe is good. Why? Because there's film on him. But people like to talk about draft because it's one of the few subjects that you can't really be wrong. And then by the time you're right or wrong further down the season, you're too worried about your own players. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's going back and talking about all those players that they were wrong about in the draft last year. Like, nobody does that. Nobody goes back and says, oh, yeah, I was wrong with that player. So I was wrong with that player. I was wrong with that. Nobody does that. You know what I'm saying? People love talking about the draft because it's optimism. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You can do a whole draft show and be an expert on it. Why? Because who's going to tell you you're wrong? You know what I'm saying? Nobody he can. So, I mean, my opinion to me is this. I'm going to focus on this free agency until I see the Dallas Cowboys making that push to the draft. Like right now, we don't even know if the draft's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So if you're saving your cakes, like literally the NFL draft just refunded my money this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like Brandon, my boy Brandon still came through. My boy says, bro, I'm just trying to keep facts. Put your facts in the comments. Don't explain your facts. Put your facts in the comments. You know what I'm saying? My boy, he came back with an explanation. I don't want to see your explanation. I want to see the actual numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, that's kind of my short and sticky on it, man. Hey, y'all already know, man. This is hard, aggressive chat over here. I mean, if you've been rocking with your boy West Coast enough, you love it and you know what it is and you expect it. Carrie says we wasn't talking to you, LOL, but I got much love for you, Coast. I don't know, Carrie, what you talking about? You so aggressive in the morning. Let me see what comments you was talking about. Let's see. Smooth says Dak is better than all the top paid quarterbacks. If you let him play his game, use him like they used him in college. Absolutely, man. I was watching this play last night, man, where Dak took this read option. Now, obviously, I don't want Dak running 50 yards down the street. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but I don't want no set plays. But I'm going to be honest with you, man. I seen Dak Prescott stiff arm this kid in college the other day, man. I was like, oh, my God. I miss Dak Prescott being so good that he elevated an entire program. You know what I'm saying? Like that, my boy in college. You know why it is? Because Billy Gonzalez and that boy Matt Mullins, who are now the coaches at Florida, had him moving. My boy Billy Gonzalez, one of the best offensive coordinators in football at the college level that you don't know about, had Dak Prescott moving. And think about this. When the Dallas Cowboys didn't even know about Dak Prescott and they went to the Senior Bowl, it was Billy Gonzalez who took him to the Senior Bowl and prepared him. And guess who was there? Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett fell in love with one Dak Prescott, and guess what happened? they drafted him. Bob says, West Coast, you know I be getting on his. Yeah, I know. Hey, get on him. Get on his head, Bob. Get on his head. Alfredo says, I do not bet unless I know the personality. Hey, that's good. Good thought. Draft will happen, just going to be different. I mean, the draft is going to happen. The draft is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen because there's so much money involved in it to it. But my boy Brandon says I'm looking at the stats now. Brandon, how did you say I was wrong? All you had to do was copy and paste, bro. If you was looking at the stats, copy and paste, put them in the comment box. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that the draft is gonna. I mean, I just think the draft is gonna be different, and not even that it's gonna be different. I just think with the Connosaurus Rex, I'm not gonna say it live on air. So if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If with this Connosaurus Rex virus out there, I think people and players are more. I'm not gonna use the word scared because NFL players are not scared at all. Hello, I see you DMV on Instagram. They're not scared at all. But I think they are more, what's the word I want to use? Like, I don't want to say inclined, but they're more like It's like when you get in a car accident, right? Or you experience, like my boy Boss Cowboy says, like when you're selling if you're selling fire insurance, who's gonna be your number one clients? People who have experienced fire in their life. Why? Because they've experienced the loss, they don't want to experience it again. You know what I'm saying? You want to look for people who are in that kind of, that's gonna the situation that you're gonna create. But that situation of desperation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's you want to be. It's weird. I'm gonna find the exact word I'm looking for, but if you know the word I'm looking for, throw it in the comment box. But I just think players are just more open to do a deal right now because of everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think you see this free agency, man. You see a lot of deals getting done, and if you notice, you don't see a lot of you see guys talking to teams and getting signed. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason because of that is because teams understand that I can't even, like right now, the best draft pick that you want to see right now, when the first time you're going to be able to see him as of right now is at the draft. You won't even be able to see him at the draft because the draft's not going to happen. In between this time right now, there's 30-30 visits, there's Dallas days, there's pro days, there's all types of things that the Cowboys use to determine if they want to pick someone. And guess what? You can't use any of that stuff. You want to know why? Because you can't even meet them. Why? Because the Connosaurus Rex virus. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to 30 days. You can't go to pro days. You can't workouts. The only guys who had workouts realistically were guys that went to the combine. That's it. I don't know about y'all, but in the state of California, you can't even have more than 10 people together. Think about this. When was the last time you saw Dez Bryant working out on video? You ain't. You want to know why? Because they can't work out together. You know what I'm saying? Now, I had the pleasure. I was on live the other night, and my boy Dez Bryant he went live, and I went in there. Me and Dez, I ain't gonna say we ain't got no, I don't know him personal, but we definitely know each other. Where if he see me, he saw me on Instagram, he saw me on Facebook, said what's up, and then he gave me an opportunity to ask him a question, and I asked Dez straight. You guys already know I don't care about all the shits and giggles. I don't care. That's my one cuss word for the day. I don't care about all that other stuff, man. I want to know about this goddamn football, man. I don't know what the hell you doing football, man. And you know what he said? Dez Bryant said, man, West Coast, he said exact words. He said, Tyson, man, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. I got the Peloton. I got the thises. I got the thatas. I got the do-do-do's. And basically what Dez was saying is, man, he got himself prepared for if this stuff pops off. But my thing is this, Dez Bryant got $660 million in his account. What happens to that regular third-round pick who don't got that money? But they're also not in school anymore, so they can't use school facilities. You know what I'm saying? Ask that question. My boy said he posted a minute ago. I love it. Janelle says, yes, a replacement for Travis Frederick. Your replacement for Travis Frederick in 2020 is going to be Drew Looney, and his backup is going to be Connor McGowan. I think the Dallas Cowboys need to go after I think you need to go after a guard in this draft. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, right now it's very hard for me to say that I'm not going to try to go after the number one guard in this draft. Why? Because I think you can make it on a center. I think the reason why you can make it on a center is simply because my boy Joe Looney, played for us the whole season 2018. He actually played 18 games for the Cowboys because we went to the playoffs that year, and he played well. My thing is this. I am not about to drop a I don't know in there when I have a for sure. I'm now, Joe Looney is not for sure now, because there's no for sure things in life at all. There's nothing for sure. There ain't even taxes ain't even for sure, because I know some folks that didn't get their tax return. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, Joe Looney, when it comes to backups and this situation right here happening, this is about as close as it gets. Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys, like, for all the dumb stuff the Cowboys have done, like all the really dumb stuff that we've done, like somebody name something that we've done that was really, really dumb. Somebody let me know. Let me know a really dumb decision the Cowboys did. Let me, my boys, somebody give me one dumb decision the Cowboys did in the last couple years that just pissed you off. All right, whatever that was, the Cowboys voided that out by signing Joe Looney. You got one, Cowboys. You got one. We got us one. You know what I'm saying? For all the dumb things that the Dallas Cowboys do, the re-signing of there we go. Mia says the signing of Nolan Carroll, who won. Hey, I'm gonna give you guys a neato stat of the day. Nolan Carroll. We were at Nolan Carroll's birthday party. Nolan Carroll. I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw this with my own eyes. Right. Nolan Carroll, and I don't care. Right. This is 3 years ago, and he don't even play in the NFL no more. Nolan Carroll is at his birthday party. We're at Nolan Carroll's birthday party, right? And I got invited. I got a buddy who know a buddy. You know how I be, man. You know somebody that knows somebody. Yeah, everybody got love for West Coast. So I was in the building, man. This is when I was back when I was nervous, and I used to hold my phone like this everywhere I went because I was trying to record everything. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to record everything. You know what I'm saying? I was like this with it. So we had his birthday party, right? We about to lead the birthday party, and I'm thinking in my head like, dang, Nolan Carroll drank a lot. That dude drank. He a drinker. My dude, he drinking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting in my car leaving. I don't drink, and I'm like, damn, Nolan Carroll did drink a lot tonight, right? But it didn't die. I didn't say anything. I just kept it pushing, right? Wake up the next morning on that same cell phone that I use to go live, I get a text across my thing. Nolan Carroll pulled over for a DUI. I said, this dude literally, maybe I should have stopped him. I should have designated drived him. I should have. Lord forgive me. But I didn't know him like then, man. And he was looking, them dudes got a lot of money. They got Uber. They got Uber for the entire team. Don't be looking at me, man. But yeah, man, I'm just like, how you get a DUI at your own birthday party and your lady was there? Like, his lady should have took him home. Jameer, that was just so funny. My bad, y'all. I don't know where that came from. I had to tell that story because I don't ever know of a situation where I'll ever be able to tell a Nolan Carroll story. I don't know why. And you can Google that too. He did get a DUI from his own birthday party. Marquis said it was dumb to not give Donovan Wilson more snaps, especially since Heath was hurt. Say, bro, I can't drop this mic because this is like a $112 mic, and my supporters bought this mic, so I don't want to drop it. But this is what I'm gonna do for you, though. This is what I'm gonna do for you. This is what I'm gonna do for you, Marquis. There, Marquis, that was for you. I put the mic. I didn't drop the mic because, like I said, this is 119. I can't drop it. I can't do that. So I just placed it down very slowly for you. Appreciate you. Hey, I think everybody need to go tag that. I mean, there's a lot of truth in that. There is a whole lot of truth in that statement, Marquise. And I hope I'm saying your name right, but there is a whole lot of truth in that statement right there. Why? Because not only was Heath hurt, but Xavier Woods got hurt last year too, and Donovan Wilson had more interceptions in preseason than our entire backfield had the entire season. Like, that's crazy, man. How does a guy have more interceptions in preseason than two safeties do in the regular season? That's 16 game versus 3. Because he played 4. Did he play that last game? I think he did play that last game. So he took in 3 games. He had 4 games. He had 3 interceptions. And in 16 games, I think they had 3. 3 and 3. Man, Cowboys we got to work on that. How's another one? Oh. Bob. I'm going to tell you the exact thing. This is exactly what he said. This is exactly what he said, Bob. He said, "Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you." He was at training camp when he said this. He says, "This is Jerry." He says, "I look into my hand, and I'm gonna tell you right now. There is only a handful of star number one wide receivers in the NFL." That's what he said. That's what he said, man. That's what he said. I'll be wondering, like, dang, was he talking about Amari Cooper when he said that? When he said that statement, when he was thinking about that handful of wide receivers, was Amari Cooper one of those wide receivers he was talking about? I want to know. You think he was talking about Amari Cooper? Probably not. Bob with the bangers. Bob says, "Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Jeff Heath is a monster on Jeff Heath is a monster on Madden. Like he's a monster on Madden. Like, man, he's a monster on Madden. He be snatching everything on Madden. Him and Byron Jones, they be snatching everything on Madden." What'd you think about? Okay, I'm gonna talk about one more thing, and then I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Let's see what we talking about. Let's see what we talking about, baby. What y'all talking about? Let's see what. Hey, what up, YouTube? I see you, man. Benjamin Skazer says, "Should the Cowboys consider drafting a wide receiver with their first pick?" No. Go see my video for details. Go see my video yesterday for details. Please go see my video I dropped yesterday on Michael Gallup for details. All right. Dallas Cowboys, I do not think should draft a wide receiver before the third round, simply because, man, you drafted Michael Gallup in the third round 2 years beforehand, and he is turning into one of the better top two receivers in the NFL. Not only is a better wide receiver, one of the better wide receivers in the NFL, but he's also, if you go look at that draft class, man, he was the only wide receiver drafted in the third round. And out of all them first rounders, man, Michael Gallup's probably the third overall best wide receiver in that class, man. And he's banging with some names, man. Like, he's banging with some names. He had Courtland Sutherland in there. He had DJ Moore in that group in there. Like, you got some dudes that's balling right now, bruh. Dudes that's balling. You know what I'm saying? And Jeezy Baby, the 1-3 kid, is out there. He hanging with him. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If Michael Gallup he dropped less passes, man, I can imagine what he can do. Michael Gallup dropped 11 passes last year, man. 11. That's ridiculous, man. He got to improve that, but that's ridiculous. Everybody keeps on asking me about Clay Matthews. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think Clay Matthews is washed up. If we didn't have Sean Lee, I would definitely be okay with it, but I think he's washed up. This is my take on Clay Matthews. I would rather bring back Malcolm Smith, the kid we brought in week 13. He ended up playing, I think, like 2 games from us, and in the 2 games he played, real games that he played for the Dallas Cowboys last year, Malcolm Smith played really good. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if something happens to Sean Lee, I think he'd be okay to replace Sean Lee. But I'm not bringing in another linebacker. I'm not bringing in an older linebacker. What I want the Cowboys to do, 2 things I want the Cowboys to do right now is re-sign Antoine Woods and re-sign Clay Matthews. I think those 2 signings right there alone puts this as the number 1 defense in the NFL, regardless if you go get a safety or a damn a safety or a cornerback. Because just think like this, bro. We have had top 10 defenses in the last 3 years. Not top 3. We've had top 10 defenses in the last 3 years. We've had them before. We've had them here in Dallas while Dak has been the quarterback. And guess what? We've never had a top 5 DB core. Never. Like, never. 2017, we had 2 rookies. In 2017, we had Chidobe Awuzie and Jordan Lewis starting. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool on my boy says he had 8 sacks last year. That's good for him, man. And I love that. But he also had Aaron Donald playing in front of him. You know what I'm saying? He had Bruckers playing in front of him too. You know, we're going to be a totally different defense. And you got to think of them corners they had on the outside. You know, but I'm cool on Clay Matthews, man. I don't think you need Clay Matthews. I think you need to sign Malcolm Smith, who's already in the fold, already in, on your team. Let's stop. I mean, I love all the older players, but at some point you're going to have to start investing some youth into this. You know what I'm saying? So, I would rather the Dallas Cowboys go after Malcolm Smith, who I saw played well, and in my opinion, you need coverage linebackers. Clay Matthews is a good run attacking linebacker, but I think a coverage linebacker like Malcolm Smith, I like what he did for the Cowboys last year. He's a guy that already knows the system, and he's already in Dallas, man. Just re-sign him, and he's going to be hella cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I need turnovers in 2020. My last thing before I get out of here, I think the Dallas Cowboys shift should be offensively, man. You are seeing a huge, huge push as far as the Dallas Cowboys solidifying everything we're going to do on the defense. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't believe the defense was the problem last year. Why? Because you had injuries, bruh. Like, you had injuries. You had both your D tackles. You had Antoine Woods, who was hurt, and you had freaking Tyrone Crawford, who was out for the entire season. You know what I'm saying? So there goes your whole middle. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you replace those guys, which we did, and I think Antoine Wood still stays, I think your running ability, them people running on you is going to stop. But I still think that the Dallas Cowboys need to focus on points. Points. We need points. Like, we need points. We need points. People asking, what do you think we're going to switch to a 3-4 or 4-3? I think we're going to play both. If you've been on here with West Coast, you guys already, I've been on here, I've been preaching that for a long time. I think we're going to do both. The reason why we're going to do both is because DeMarcus Lawrence is a damn good defensive end coming out that 4-3. And we have and also I'm going to tell you guys this. We're not going to really be able to play a 3-4 until you find out what the heck is going on with those linebackers, because you need 4 linebackers to play a 3-4. You need that. So you really can't talk about what you want to do, a 3-4 or a 4-3, until you solidify what the hell is going on with those linebackers. Because you can't make that move. And we got a nose tackle. Technically, we have a nose tackle because Poe is a nose tackle. He's only signed for a year. You know what I'm saying? But you need need more linebackers for that. So if we're going to legitimately make this switch to a 3-4, or if we're going to legitimately play 3-4 and make it something that's usable, then guess what? We're definitely going to have to either understand what's going on with our linebackers, meaning that LV's fine. We find out that he's fine and everything's good and kosher, or we need to re-sign another linebacker. Because two things you need to run a 3-4 defense is you need a fat, nasty defensive nose tackle, not defensive tackle. You need a fat, nasty nose tackle, because the whole defense is centered on the nose tackle. Then you need linebackers. You need linebackers that can move behind him. Like, that's what you need. But I mean, as of right now, man, my number one thing is points. Do you think CeeDee Lamb's a good pick up at the draft? I believe CeeDee Lamb is a good pick in the draft, but I'm not picking him at 17. I'm not giving no wide receiver, $4 or $5 million. I'm not doing that. Why would I draft a first-round wide receiver who is going to then make more money than Michael Gallup, even though Michael Gallup will outplay him? That makes no sense. Think about that. If you draft CeeDee Lamb, he is going to be making more money than Michael Gallup, even though Michael Gallup is going to be a more productive receiver. Like that's why I say, to be honest with you, what it really makes sense is to bring Dez in and get a young receiver in the 3rd or 4th round. Give him a year like you did Michael Gallup, and then guess what? You'll have 2 Michael Gallups. You have 2 Michael Gallups and Amari Cooper. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't think that the Dallas Cowboys go in on 17 and get a receiver. It just doesn't make no sense to me. But I mean, hey, you never know. But at the same time, though, it do make sense if you can show me a receiver that scored a gang of touchdowns. Because right now, touchdowns are so important to me that it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? My boy says, who you picking? I have no clue who the Cowboys are picking. And you shouldn't know either. Anybody that's telling you they know who the Cowboys are going to pick, or they're saying this, it's going to be this person right here. Book it. Bruh, stop it. Them the same people that be like, if I hit the lottery, if everybody like this picture, if I hit the lottery, I'm going to give everybody some money out of it. Yeah, you know you can say that because you know it ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. He says it's cheaper to get Dez at 3. Absolutely. And you get the touchdowns. People like, I don't care. I don't care about the routes. Like, I don't care if Dez can't run routes. I don't care. I'm not paying him to run routes. I'm paying him to run to the back of the end zone and jump straight up. That's it. And think about this. If Dez couldn't run routes now, He damn sure couldn't run routes then, and Dez is out working. That's what I like to see. Look at that. Shh. 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 Go get it, D. Yep. Back in the lab. My boy Dez back out there in the lab. It's funny because I see people running behind him too. Yeah, I like that. All right, man, we about to get out of here. Great show, West Coast and Cowboy Nation. Stay safe out there. Appreciate you, Lavelle. Appreciate you. We should. Do you see signing Michael Bennett back? No. All right, well, hey, man, I appreciate it from rocking. I'm going to check my inbox, and whoever said they had the most shares in there, I am going to be sending you a Emmitt Smith card. Sending you guys an Emmitt Smith card. And I appreciate you guys for the love. Whoever wins that, I'll send that out. I'll send it out to later on today or first thing in the morning, and you'll get that. So I appreciate everybody. Hey, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Before I do, man, let's say a word to the sponsors. Hey, man, I apologize earlier for the video not showing. I'll get Producer G on here, and we'll get that working, man, get that up so you guys can always get that better being footage. Hey, man, I already know, man, ain't nobody seeing West Coast and Boston Cowboy out there on the content. As far as the content we putting it out, we just trying to have the content match the look of the show. So, I mean, as we grow, y'all going to grow together, and we all going to grow together. So I appreciate you guys. More importantly, I appreciate the scouts. Those are the 46 people who have decided to support this channel and keep this channel going and keep making sure that this channel continues to grow and continues to upgrade. So I appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me, man. And most importantly, man, you guys already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace. What's up with you guys? It's your boy West Coast. Yo, in 2020, I've teamed up with my hot boy, Jalen Smith, number 54, to bring you guys some of the most exclusive eyewear known to man. CEV. I mean, everybody's wearing them. Make sure you guys go over to CEVcollection.com today and use promo code CEV West Coast to get yourself a hot boy discount today.